Hey, Chris with Full Scope Creative. Want to show you a really cool feature we have in Elementor that we can use. It's one in a Flexbox containers for a lot of the newer sites we're doing the last couple of years, but really cool feature that can change the layout of a row, a section very easily, especially when you go into different device sizes. So let's take a look at this. We're in the Java Joy template site of ours. I'm going to scroll down to one of the sections a little ways down here. It is this section right here. We have three very clear columns. Anything we want, great service, and some service. So just random information for a template site to start with. But when we go in here and we edit this section right here by clicking on those 6 dots, that little edit icon right there. When we look here, it is set to a Flexbox container. It's set to a set width. It's going to be the standard 1140, 1140. No minimum height set, but this section right here is what we really want to look at, this direction. With this, what we can do is change the order those go in. So if you think of this as being column 1, column 2, and column 3, we can change that around with a simple click. So again, it starts right now by going left to right. If we click the down arrow, now they stack one on top of another. If we click the right-facing arrow, or the left-facing arrow, I'm sorry, it will now go in the opposite direction. Now anything we want shows up first on the right, and it reads kind of right to left. If we click the up arrow, down again reverses the order, and again anything we want, which was the first one, is now the third one, and they're again stacked one on top of each other. So if we go back to the normal layout, which is this one here, the right-facing arrow, it's the horizontal row. This really comes powerful and helpful for us when we start scaling down in sizes. So we have a number of sizes here. If we look at tablet portrait, for example, and we scale down, doesn't look as great. It's a little clunky, a little weird, but we can change the layout now. So instead of being a row structured horizontally, we can become a column structured vertically. Now they stack one on top of another. By being in this setting for tablet portrait, we can also come to advanced, and you could change out any of the different dimensions you have for row or for margin and padding. You could also come into each element separately and do that as well. Or when we go back to this main one here, we can come in here and under layout, we can also play around with this space evenly, which once we adjust the heights and the paddings in here, we'll start to see more of those taking effect. So really great way to go in and start getting a lot of changes to happen. As we scale down further, it might be best to go one way or the other, but really powerful tool to get to really help with the layouts that we have in different devices, different site aspects of it. So really cool things to get to do. If your site doesn't have this, or you want to look into what Flexbox might entail for your site, send us an email at info@fullscopecreative.com. We'll be happy to help out.